Hey guys, welcome back to the channel How To with Mom and Dad. Today we're talking about laundry. It really doesn't have to be scary. So, first thing when it comes to laundry is dividing your clothes, separating your clothes into two categories. Actually, it could be more than two categories. So let's talk about it. It can be 3 or 4 actually. So I have a laundry basket, and I have clothes separated into categories. Color clothes, white clothes, Dad's work clothes. I also have a pile of blankets on the floor. Please ignore my dirty freezer. That is actually Downy that's spilled out, and I can't get it off, so that'll be a future video, I suppose. Anyways, everything's sorted. I wash any colored clothes in cold water, and I wash whites in hot water. I'm also going to try to teach you how to use the settings on your washing machine today, even though a lot of machines are different. Okay, we're gonna start with a load of colored clothes. So, you're just gonna spread everything evenly around. Weight distribution is important because when it starts spinning, if it gets off, it's gonna go wong, 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 wong. And that's, oh, I can't tell you how many washers I've had that did that. We just had to replace the last one we had, because the springs and shocks all broke from getting lopsided and wonky. So you'll notice I'm just making sure everything is spread out. I'm not wadding things up. Don't wad things up and throw them in there. You want to make sure they're, shake them out and lay them in there. I'm not too particular if they're inside out or not. They're gonna wash. I mean, I wish people would not do it that way, but hey, they do, and it's okay. It'll all, what is it my mom always says? It'll all come out in the wash, and it always does. Everything always gets better. Everything always comes out in the wash. But you know what comes out in the wash a lot of times? Money. Cha-ching. Hello. And you know who gets to keep that money? Whoever does the laundry. So sometimes it is the one chore that you get paid to do. All right. I think I'm going to put one more piece of clothing back there. Now, we're going to add our detergent. I love Gain. I have used Gain for years, so I'm going to use Gain, and I use Downy. And those are that's my power team. And then dryer sheets. I just use the Sam's brand. So let's get started. Okay, this is a big load, so I'm going to use to the top measurement right there at the 5. Just going to pour that in. Voila. In my my washer, you put your detergent on top of the clothes. Now, some call for you to put it on the bottom. You'll just have to read your owner's manual and see what yours calls for. So now then I've got the detergent in. Next up is the Downy fabric softener. Fabric softener is optional. You don't have to use fabric softener, but we like the way that it makes our clothes smell and feel. I do not use a lot of it. I use, it's between the 2 and the 3. And then mine goes in the top right there. I'll tell you a funny story about this. When we got this washing machine, I could not figure out how to use the fabric softener. I knew where to put it. I knew where it was supposed to go, but it was not dispensing like I felt it should be. And then after we'd had it for about a month, I found why, and I'm fixing to show you. Okay, so when you wash colored clothes, you want to wash them on cold. I'm going to put mine on normal setting because it's just a normal size load. And I'm going to make sure that my temperature is on cold, max water level, because that's what I like. Now, you'll see this tiny writing right here that says deep rinse, and underneath it, it says use with softener. I'd had this machine 2 months before I actually saw that. Because, I don't know, I just didn't look good enough, I guess. I couldn't see it with these old eyeballs. Now we're going to turn that to extra rinse, use with softener. You're going to mash the start button. And it's going to sing a little tune to you. Do, 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 do. That's how you know it's going. We'll come back in a little bit. Okay, welcome back. The color clothes have been put in the dryer and dried, and now I'm ready to do a load of whites. And let me show you what that looks like. So I have 4 towels in here, 4 full-size bath towels. I only do 4 at a time in this washer because it's so bad to get off balance and it won't spin, and then it'll just be soaking soppy wet with water still, and we don't want that. So I only do what I feel like my washer can handle, and that is 4 towels at a time. And yes, that is a big pain in the butt, but it is what it is. Okay, go and pour our Gain in on top. I don't usually use fabric softener every load with whites because, again, the load sizes. Then I'm going to pour some liquid bleach in the little tray there. I like the low splash bleach. Well, I like this kind. It's a little thicker. Okay. Now then, I have it set to towels. And I have it on hot because we're going to wash these whites in hot water. I do not have the deep rinse on because I'm not using softener, and I feel like nothing is better. Like this is a better option, just to not do any extras when you do towels with this washing machine. Anyway, going to go and click the start button, and let's wash these whites.